Dear friends, you are welcome to another lesson for Primary 4 Integrated Science. I am teacher Ntubiro Godfrey and my friend Millie, who is going to teach those friends of ours who learn by sign language. In this lesson, we are going to look at the different parts of the plant and then we look at generally at the plant flower. Dear friend, before we start, let's remind ourselves about the deadly COVID-19 disease. It is a new disease. It has killed very many people in the world, and it is still killing many. This disease spreads when you touch an infected surface and then touch your mouth, your eyes, and your nose. The good news is you can prevent it by staying at home. You don't have to welcome strangers. And washing your hands with soap and water as many times as possible. You can also rub your hands with a sanitizer and many other things or advice that the doctors they give as time goes on. So in this lesson, my dear friend, we are going to look at the plant flower. So you need a live flower. I told you last time that you prepare for this lesson, get a live flower, a bottle with a long neck. I'll give you an example. This probably is not a bottle, but something. There are bottles that have long necks. You can have it. Then a pencil. I want to remind you, it's not a pencil. It is a pencil. You can ask Dad to look up the pronunciation for you on Google. It is pencil, not pencil. You need a pen, and you need a book. So last time we looked at the leaf and its uses. What did we learn? Yes, good, that leaves help the plant to breathe. That as you use your nose to breathe, plants use their leaves to breathe using small holes called the stomata. If it is one, it is a stoma. Any other? Correct, that leaves make food for the plant. They make food for the plant. In this process, they need carbon dioxide, water, and sunshine to do this. For our friends of sign language, we shall learn more about carbon dioxide. It is a gas that we breathe out, and then the plants breathe it in. So, for leaves to make food for the plant, they use carbon dioxide, water, and sunshine. This process is called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Good. Leaves also help the plant to cool down through a process called transpiration. Transpiration. Our friends of the sign language are still getting their word. Transpiration. Transpiration. You can also spell it. You can see it on the screen, the word transpiration. So, today my friend, we are going to learn about the plant flower. Let's now learn about the plant flower. We are going to sing a song called The Plant Flower. It goes, Piston is the female part of the flower. It has the ovary, stigma, and style. Stamen is the male part of the flower. It has the filament, anther, that's all. See the sepals shielding the buds. See the petals guarding sepals. Pencil the stem of the flower to hold. Flowers will make all the seeds that you see. All right, I know you will learn the song. We shall also play the video of it so that you get it with an instrument and then you enjoy it. It's good, it's a nice song. What is the female part of the flower called? Yes, you are right. It is called piston. You can see the spelling Pistil. Take note of the spelling on the screen. You can now name the three parts of the piston, can't you? The piston has the ovary, like in the song, the stigma, and the style. Look at your bottle, this bottle. It has this shape. Let this top represent the stigma, and then this long neck represent the style, and then this part represent the ovary. The stigma, the style, the ovary. It has the ovary, stigma, and style. Can you see that? It has the ovary, stigma, and style. Stigma. This one represents stigma. And now can you draw it now? You can draw it. You get the two lines. You sketch it, and then you sketch that. And then inside there, you can put, I think you see it on the screen. You can put those seeds, those parts of the plant that are going to be fertilized to become seeds. So the pistil has this shape. Remember the stigma, remember the style, and then the ovary. I think you can do it. That's the diagram or the way we can sketch the pistil. So you can label the parts. You can draw it and label the parts. I can see you can do it. What is the name of the male part of the flower? Great. It is called the stamen. The stamen. Look at the spelling and understand and try to write that word correctly. That stamen has two parts. You can see those parts on the screen. What are they? Right? It has only two parts. The filament and the anther. Look at the spelling again. The filament is like a long, slender stick. It's like a long, slender stick. And the anther is at the top of it. The anther is on its top. Now, look at other parts of the flower. In the song we said, see the sepals shielding the buds, see the petals guarding sepals, pencil the stem of the flower to hold. Flowers will make all the seeds that you see. Perfect. Don't mind. You learn the song. And it is very good to learn this song, because when you learn it, you have learned the science of the plant flower with ease. What else do we learn? We also learn that all seeds come from flowers. Let's just mention those seeds that we eat at home. Okay, the beans, the groundnuts, the peas, maize. You can look at what mom prepared for supper yesterday or for lunch. Try to recall what were these, what was the meal made of. Of course, probably the beans were there, the groundnuts were there, the peas were there, maize were there. All these plants make, or rather have, flowers. So you can look at the labeled part of the flower. You can look at it. You will draw this flower in your book and label the parts that were mentioned in the song, and even others that were not in the song. So, let's sing the second part of the song about the plant flower and learn more about the flower. Ovaries container holding the ova. These are the eggs which will turn into seeds. Pollen is a cell made by the anther to fertilize ova, which make the seeds. Flowers, you see, make seeds for food. Keep flowers safe, keep them for food. Flowers for beauty and flowers for trade. Lotions and creams and perfumes all for you. Beautiful. Very nice song. What do we learn from this part? Yes. Very good. That the ovary of the flower, in the ovary of the flower, we find the ova, or the eggs of the plant. Ovum is singular for ova. When the ova are fertilized, they turn into seeds. When ova are fertilized, they turn into seeds. What else did you hear in the song? Yes? Tell us, you tell us. Good. That pollen is a cell. It is made by the anther. Remember, the anther is part of the stamen, which is the male part of the flower. It is from the anther that we get what we call the pollen grains. The pollen grains come and fall on the stigma, and then pollen goes through this tube we call we shall learn that one later, and then it fertilizes. The pollen meets the ovule or the ova, and then the seeds are fertilized. That's why we say a seed is a fertilized ovule. What else did you hear in the song? Yes. Perfect. That flowers make seeds, some of which we eat as food. Flowers make seeds and we eat them. What else? Correct. Now, we must keep flowers safe so that we can get food from them. What else did you learn? That some lotions, some creams, and some perfumes are made from flowers. Those lotions that make you look beautiful, that make you smell nicely, some of them, not all of them, some of them are made from flowers. Finally, we need flowers for business. Flowers are some of the items we sell both here in Uganda and overseas. Have you seen decoration flowers at wedding functions, at birthdays, at places of worship, and at home, probably in your sitting room? Flowers are there. So that's one of the uses of flowers, for decoration, for they beautify places. There is this part of the song that flowers have a scent and also bright colors. These attract creatures like insects and birds, pollination agents, wind, water, and animals. Pollen through pollen tubes meet the ovule. Pollen grains and ova unite. Ova will then grow into seeds. Fertilization, the process is done. Then all the ovaries grow into fruits. Dear friend, we know that each of the parts of the flowering plant has different uses for the plant. Now, can you briefly explain the uses of plants to people, the uses of flowers to people? Correct? Flowers are sources of food. Are there some of these parts of the flowers that we eat? Oh, okay, sometimes we eat flowers. Do you know plants that provide us with flowers for food? So, continue to check whatever meal you have enjoyed and try to find out whether some of the dishes included flowers in them. Right? So, you can see that our lesson is still going on. We want to see that some plants, some flowers are sources of herbal medicine. some flowers are sources of herbal medicine. Because you also know that some plants, when you go back to plants, plants provide us with the building materials. There are some of those plants that help us to make clothes. Remember, here in Uganda we have a back cloth. It comes from the plants. We sell some parts of the plants to earn money. Talking about the plants because the plants and the flowers move together. The flowers make the seeds, then the seeds plant the seeds, and then they grow into these plants, and then we get these other benefits of the from the plants and the flowers. So we are saying we sell these to earn money. So dear my friend, we continue to look at the flowers as very useful to the plant and to the people. We therefore need to protect them in all places of our environment. Now, in your notebook, draw a plant flower and label all the parts. Then show the answers to your parents and your guardians. Thank you for being attentive in this lesson. Stay at home. Wash your hands regularly with soap to remain safe from COVID-19. My name is Teacher Godfrey, and my colleague is Mile, who teaches those friends of ours who learn by sign language. God